for fucking time. Okay, hello, internet world. This is a normal job, I'm so tired. So I just woke up. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Where the fuck was I? Before I went on that big tangent. But I'm glad I went on that big tangent because I got to talk about my paranormal series, when am I ever gonna fucking get to talk about that? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Rachel runs over in slow motion, grabs Aiden, crying on him and everything, while he just has a sort of, she must be on crack face. She grabs the tape out of the tape player and flings it across the room, under the couch, almost hitting Samara and ghostly Marty, who are hiding there. Record scratches. Rachel grabs Aiden by the face, of course. I have this huge pet peeve of, like, in movies when people are either upset or trying to be romantic. They grab somebody's face like this. My hand would be in the slap position so fast if somebody did that shit to me. This doesn't get touched. Actually, all of this doesn't get touched, but if you want to touch me, you can touch me from here down, and that's it. Anyway, where was I? But seriously though, who grabs somebody's fucking face? Like, even my own family, we hug, all that stuff, but nobody ever grabs anybody's face. The only time anybody ever grabs anyone's face is when me and my sister were little kids. My sister would piss off my dad so bad that he would grab her face. But that's the only time. That's the only time. Where was I? Rach. Okay, why did you do it, child? Why? Why, child? Why? Aiden, me and Samara and Marty gave him the frantic, don't say that motions from under the couch. Aiden, I couldn't sleep. Samara and Marty give him the thumbs up. Aiden shuffling the cards. Oh wait, I already read that part. Rachel smushes Aiden's face into her boobs, except she's wearing a shirt now. Haha. Nothing against bare boobs, but gotta get that shirt on sometime. Just then the phone rings. Rachel picks it up. Leave my family alone, you fucking cunt whore. Noah on the other line. Rachel? Rachel, Noah, what's up? Noah, you first. Rachel, oh, look, I don't know exactly how to tell you this, but our son watched the tape. Noah, ... We have a son? Rachel, yeah, you fucker, the little bastard, you were too drunk to come watch pop out of me. Aiden, deadbeat, I feel loved. Rachel, anyway, what's your problem? Noah, well, cut to Noah in his My So-Called Lifestyle car. That's funny, My So-Called Lifestyle, I like that actually. With the passenger seat all filled with Polaroids of him in the slip dress and red eyes. Noah, that thing about the tape? He whispers, I believe it now. Cut back to Rachel. At first her face is blank, but then a huge-ass grin spreads over it, showing her creepy, gothic grills. Remember when grills were such a big thing? I don't even think they're a thing anymore, but they were grills of all fucking things. Rachel, so what you're saying is I was right and you were wrong. Noah, yeah, something like that. Rachel, who's the big girl now, huh? Who's the sad, sorry little boy who didn't know shit what he's talking about? Noah, ... Rachel, say it. Noah, say what? Rachel. Rachel is an awesome badass chica and Noah felches cows. Noah, the hell? Rachel, say it or I won't help you. Noah, fine, whispering. Rachel's an awesome badass chica and Noah... Rachel, Noah does what? Noah mutters quietly, felches cows. Rachel, you do what? Noah felches cows, okay? I fucking felch cows. He looks out his roll. Oh yeah, I forgot for a second. I just said he was in the car, and for some reason I was imagining him in his apartment. He looks out his rolled down window to see an old lady standing there holding a Pomeranian and looking shocked. In fact, she's so shocked, she's just standing in the middle of the street, and a milk truck comes around the corner and runs her over. There's that milk truck again. Which is funny because he was just talking about cows. Then a street sweeper comes along and cleans the road. Noah, oh shit. Rachel, ha 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 ha, laughs maniacally. How you were in my control. That sounds like a line from fucking, like, the 90s Mortal Kombat. Aiden, Samara, and Marty weirded out emoji face. Cut to the white room. Mushu. Nobody steals a job. Oh, yeah. Day 6. Cut to our loving little family. Rachel, Aiden, and Noah outside a cottage in the pouring rain. Rachel goes in to investigate while Aiden and Noah stay in the car. Aiden is drawing a picture. Aiden to Noah. I see you sometimes. You take my picture in the yard at school. The principal wanted to call the cops, but I told him not to. You owe me one. Noah, it's only 'cause I love you, son. I need one of, you know what, I need one of those, like, post office things, that little sponge you, like, put your fingers in to, like, make it so you can grab papers. Well, I just need a little thing of lotion right here. Be constantly lotioning my hands. Aiden, I'm sure saying those words would fly very well with the cops. Noah crossed his arms. Look, kid, I'm gonna make this short and to the point. Son, have I got a little story for you? Aiden, you were young and dumb, just turned 21. Noah, they tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Aiden, Papa don't preach. Noah, you know, I'd love to be you, at least then I'd see you. Aiden, I don't know you anything. Audience, oh dis. Noah, ugh. I had to brand you. That was actually kind of funny. They're communicating through song lyrics. It was a little bit funny, not that funny. Noah jumps on Aiden and starts strangling him Homer Simpson style again. How many times have I used that in stories? It's just so funny, you know? It's just so funny. Aiden choking, strangling. Rachel opens the car door. Noah, how dare you? You know there's no domestic violence in my car unless I am the one doing it. She pulls out a squirt bottle and sprays Noah with water. He flinches and lets go of Aiden. Rachel, that's better. So, she smiles. How was your bonding time? That's all for now, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I gotta write the rest of it, because that was all I saved in my notebook. Hey, what's up? I hope your life is going good. Well, here it is, the whole rest of the circular outline story. Oh my god, the ending is nigh. I hope you remember some of what happened in the last episodes, because I barely did. I had to go back and reread it, huh? I apologize for, like, basically everything. Basically, especially all the cheesy life morals about love parts, yeah. I don't want to give away too much, but here it is. I wonder if I should have added pics of some people here. Oh well, I can just show you if you want on Wednesday, lol. Oh my god, I used the XD face way too many times. XD. I love the XD face. PPS, here's the song Trees, in case you haven't heard it. Oh my god, I forgot all about Marty's song Trees. You and me up in the trees. Yeah, I fucking remember that. That's fucking hilarious. I haven't even thought of that for so long. PPPS. I hope the part near the end about Guantanamo doesn't get this email read by the secret government agents. Haha. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. The circular outline. Dun dun dun. Cut to a bird's eye view of the car driving in the rain, over a bridge, through a forest, up an ass, and around the corner, etc., etc. Rachel voiceover. So there's this guy. Noah voiceover. You've been seeing another guy. Aiden voiceover. Biologically paternal figure. Do you really think that any sane man in this country would date her? Rachel in demonic snarling voice. Can it worm? In normal voice. No. It's this guy I've been researching. Andy Wood. So weird. It's like his life has the light side and the dark side. Big surprise. Poetic music starts. First he was a happy, playful guy, not a care in the world, who raised two-headed chickens and did trick riding on horses, living with his husband in the sunshine and roses. And then, something happened, and suddenly the horses went crazy and he wound up sucking dicks for heroin. That's actually pretty fucked up. In the Ebola crazy house. Why did this happen? Why? Noah, you know, you shouldn't believe everything you read on IMDb. Rachel, hey, I used other sources too. Noah, like what? Rachel, Urban Dictionary. Noah, ... Rachel, I'm getting a strong feeling of horses. I know the horses have something to do with it. It's almost like I can smell it. Cut to inside the car. They're driving past a farm, and Noah and Aiden both have the collars of their shirts up over their noses. Aiden, I'm sure saying those words. Oh, right. There's so many iconic scenes though that like haven't even happened yet. Like the scene on the ship, and really the whole rest of the parody. I guess I must have sent like an extra long email or something. I don't know. We'll see. The part where he breaks into the crazy house with the fucking I despise the number 10 and all that. Rachel sniffs deeply. Can you smell it? Noah, unfortunately, yes. Hey, I don't have to follow you to this ghetto northern hillbilly island, do I? They use the word ghetto in so many ways that doesn't make sense. But you know what? I think back then, the word ghetto, it was more slangy. It was just like, not necessarily specifically referring to a ghetto, just kind of like being used playfully. Like, yeah, ghetto this, ghetto that, huh? It's kind of like how people say, like, bitch ass this, bitch ass that, or whatever. Anyways, Rachel, no, I won't make you rediscover your roots. Noah, hey, I'll have you know that I am 112% city slicker. I even know how to ghost ride. Is that a city thing? Rachel, yeah, whatever. Just go to the Ebola place. Oh, okay, fine. Here's that part. Just go to the Ebola place and try to find out stuff. Oh, and if you hear music, run. She flips through a notebook of Marty's old drawings, song lyrics, his diary, etc. There are a bunch of black circles drawn on the pages. Rachel, hey, listen to this. Dear Diary, today me and Georges fucked in the Wet Seal changing rooms. Oh, remember Wet Seal? Oh, man, I remember Wet Seal. She was in back. Haha, what a little slut. Noah looks over the notebook. Why are there so many pictures of vaginas in there? Rachel, those aren't vaginas, they're black holes. Pause. They all burst out laughing. It's like a fucking Woody Allen joke. Cut to a rickety dock in the pouring rain where the ship is about to leave. The ship is called the SS Lusitanic. That's nice. Rachel gets out of the car and waves goodbye. Rachel, au revoir. Behind her, a road sign with an old lady stuck to it is blown past. Oh. Noah, bye, he waves. Rachel turns to go. She starts going up the gangplank of the ship when suddenly Noah bursts out of the car and chases after her. Noah, wait! Rachel turns around in slow motion. Noah grabs her by the hand and gets down on one knee. Noah, here. I made this for you, so you won't ever forget me. He gives her one of Aiden's drawings. Rachel, aw, how sweet. She crumples it and puts it in her pocket. At least she didn't throw it in the ocean. We'll see ya. She gets on the ship. Noah stands on the dock with his eyes all watery. Then the boat starts to pull away. He chases it to the end of the dock and stands there waving goodbye with a white scarf. I feel like that's like something that's been parodied so much. Like, what is that from? Is that from a famous movie, like some romance from the 40s that I've never watched because it's lame. Yeah, man, I mean, I don't like romances in general, but those like old school romances are just like, and any new ones too that still have that vibe, you know, that sex vibe. Like, fucking, I know Casablanca is a fucking classic, or at least it's considered to be such, but honestly, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like, not even playing. I should have put that one on my list of movies that people like that I don't like. Casablanca is one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen. And fucking that guy who's like a Nazi or something, or a Nazi sympathizer, that soldier dude, who's like friends with Humphrey Bogart, and he like smuggles people through. He's a fucking rapist. He fucking rapes all these women. And because he's just like, well, you have to fuck me and you have to do everything I want. I have to be able to put him in your ass if I want to. I don't care if you start bleeding. I don't give a fuck. You have to suck me off. You have to do this and that. And I can choke you if I want. I can fucking, like, bend you over and make you throw up. Like that scene from, fucking, Last House on the Left and stuff. Like, I can do anything I want to, and you can't say no. You have no say in it, because if you don't do what I want, then I'll just send you back to Germany. How would you like that? Like, this is supposed to be funny. This is supposed to be funny, you guys. I don't know. I would like that if I was in their place, I'll tell you that. Anyway, where was I? Where was I? Aiden, watching him from inside the car. Drama queen. It's so funny because I always, like, interrupted my own jokes. so that, like, the flow is fucked up and, like, it doesn't land, but whatever. Cut to Rachel on the ship, flipping through an issue of Teen People. Rachel, blah, blah, blah. There's supposed to be some shit on that wood guy in here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Seattlean burlesque rider falls from horse. Ouch. While holding his daughter. What? She shuts the magazine and looks around to make sure she's alone. Then she pulls out the backstage pass from her shirt and looks at it again. Oh yeah, the backstage pass. Rachel, what does it all mean? She puts the pass away. Oh, I'm so horny. But not the usual kind of horny. She starts to wander around the boat. What is it that I crave? Such random lines. She walks past the trailer with the words "I heart horses" painted on it in huge bubble letters. Rachel, that's it. Nearby horse in another trailer. Oh shit. Rachel spots the horse and bites her nails. Hello back, beauty. She goes into the trailer. The horse backs away from her to the other side of the trailer. Horse, go away, you freak. Rachel, come on. You know you want me. She winks. And I want you. She presses up against the trailer. Horse, get the fuck away, bitch. The horse keeps banging around and squirming, trying to avoid her innuendos, especially when she takes off her underwear and starts doing that stripper thing where she stretches them out behind her head. That shit's so fucking funny. Rachel, ooh, feisty. Ugh. Rachel opens the trailer and the horse leaps out like a maniac bazooka. It jumps on top of a car and rears up. Come on, Paige. Soundtrack. Tell me what you're gonna do. Act a fool. Remember that song? Random little bratty girl. Hey, that's my horse. Rachel. Oops. She hides her underwear. Random guy. Who let that horse out? Rachel whistles and tries to look innocent. They all run around in circles trying to catch the horse, who's doing sick-ass Hollywood leaps over random barrels of nuclear waste, lesbian nuns making out in a car. I imagine them doing the Titanic scene with the hand. Over everything, man. Then suddenly the horse spots Rachel and has one of those Kill Bill moments with the alarm sound, the red filter, and all that. He charges her. Rachel, oh shit. She ducks down. The horse leaps right over her, hits its back legs on the railing, and falls in the water. It can't even be a pretty jump, just an ugly jump. You know what's really funny is there is a part in, whatchamacallit, there's a part in, The Road to El Dorado where a horse I'm pretty sure that's the one. A horse jumps in the ocean, and some of the, angles that they draw it, you know, because it's an animated movie and everything, they draw some of the scenes, it looks a lot like The Ring. So, I don't know. I was like, oh no. It can't be a pretty jump, just an ugly jump. Rachel, but who are we to judge? What is a pretty jump and what is an ugly jump? Rachel stands up, points at the horse. Haha, fat ass. What a bitch. Horse thrashing in the water, horse whinnying noises. Subtitles of horse speak. I'll get you, ho. The horse gets sucked under the ship. Rachel turns around to see everyone staring at her. Rachel, They all run to the other side of the deck and look down into the water. All these little packages of Lunchables, pony pizza flavor spill out from under the ship. That's funny. I remember one time I was in a bookstore when I was like 12, and I pulled some random book off the shelf. I think it was in like the teenage section or whatever. I was like, oh, this might be exciting, because I can't even remember. It was some weird story about it was like magical, but it was also like took place in the real world too. I don't know, whatever. But I can't remember the point of the book or what happened, but there was just this one part where somebody was talking about pirates, and they were like, yeah, you know, back in the day, that if there was somebody that they didn't like on the ship, they would like throw them overboard and drag them underneath the boat. That's how I learned about that. Okay, where was I? Everyone, ew! Cut to Noah in Ebola land. He walks up to the info desk where a couple of dorks in lab coats, who are chasing Cameron from house, are playing Game Boy like crackheads. Chase. No, not my Squirtle. Noah, hey, what's up, fellas? Wanna help a brother out? Chase and Cameron, they look at him all freaked out. Get out of here, we're closed. That's funny, actually.